Hey, what's up, guys? Jake here, getting back to some Ladykiller in a bind. Picking up right where we left off, we just agreed to go help the photographer with some pictures at the pool, so let's get going. Promises, promises. God, fuck me, the flirting was fun, but... was that the right thing to say? Ugh, I don't know. I feel like the politics with your friends are so complicated. There was so much tension, and I understood none of it. Friends, sure. That's what they were. Well, maybe that fucking attitude is what makes things so complicated. Yeah, piece of shit. And then we went to the outside of the boat. Anyway, after that, well, we had dessert, but nothing else worth mentioning happened. Good cheesecake, but... well, playing diplomacy with the present company made me a little bit too nervous to enjoy it. Whoop. Aw, yeah, day 1 evening. This game only spans 7 days, right? Damn, I better get cracking. How do I spend my evening? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, I agreed to help her, so obviously I gotta help her, but look at this difficulty. Shit, but I can get up to 14 fucking votes. I'll fucking kick this thing in the ass. And then we went inside. Here we go. Ooh, wow. That top is see-through. I mean, at least she's wearing something underneath. That's nice. Piece of shit! Hi, I was looking for you! Well, you found me. You want to get dinner together? I'd love to. Right now, I've been dragged into mediate a fight between the beauty and I bet it's Captain Butt Pants. Oh no, it's this bitch. President of the Student Council's right-hand woman. I'll call her Lieutenant Zurg. Yes, that's perfect. Between the beauty and Lieutenant Zurg. Do you want me to owe you a favor? I think you'll like what I've got in mind. It's directly out of your playbook. Or are we gonna do a button hook? I fucking love the button hook. That would be great. Oh, what kind of favor? I don't know what this symbol means and why everything has to end with a question mark. That's a strange quirk of this game that I'm not getting. Is that a yes? Aren't you worried about leaving it open-ended like that? With someone like me? What kind of favor did you have in mind? She leaned in just a bit closer. Just a little. Something fun, I hope. I really don't mind owing you one. To be honest, I'm excited by the idea of finding out what you really need. Whoa. Well, I'm sure I can think of something. Woohoo! I'm looking forward to it. Right now, though, what I need from you is to just come. Well, okay, that's a little forward, but you know, I respect that. I respect the honesty here. Be your usual charming self and make me seem reasonable in comparison. I think I can manage that. I'll let you get dinner yourself. I'll text you when it's a good time to interject. Sound good? Sure, got it. That's great. I'll see you soon then. Okay, bye. I guess I'll just eat alone. That's fine. With our plans made, she disappeared. I went to go have dinner without her, waiting on her message. And you didn't stop at all to realize that you were being manipulated by her and doing exactly what she wanted you to do? Whatever, dude. She gave me like 20 votes a second ago. I'll fucking take it. How fucking cynical a person are you to think that doing what someone wants and being manipulated are the same thing? Not trusting the photographers and cynicism. It's just smart. Oh, come on. I can handle it just fine. At no point was she ever dishonest about her intentions. Ever. I could handle it. And you know, I already felt like we had good chemistry and could probably make this work. Besides, if she just keeps spoon-feeding me votes, I'll get $5 million. A short while later, after I'd finished eating, my phone went off with a text from her. Things are getting heated. I figured that was my cue. Oh, man. I wasn't sure where they were, but I found their table without too much trouble. All the bright hair stood out. Hey, ladies. Mind if I sit here and join you for dessert? Please do. We were just talking about... It's good to see you again. How have you been doing? Yes, how are you, piece of shit? I was hoping I would see you again. Well, here I am. I'm doing great, thanks. Thanks for interrupting. We were just talking about... Wait, is that what you were doing when you pulled out your phone? Texting this guy to bail you out? Fuck it, no, I gotta save my friend. No, not at all, I was just passing by and you all seemed like nice company. If you were in the middle of something private, though, I could go. I don't want to get the photographer in trouble. Stay! Well, if you insist. Oh, she liked that. She didn't say anything at the time, but I later got a message from her with a vote attached saying, "Thanks for the save." Worth it. Fucking killing it right now. Wow, you actually got him to stay when you tell him to? What a good boy. Does he heal too? Wouldn't you like to know, beauty? Get the fuck out of here with your red hair and non-existent eye color. I think that's more your thing than mine. Is this a sex thing? Okay, Lieutenant Zurg, I don't appreciate you jumping to such conclusions. No comment. All three of them gave me a look and then silence. Oh, I feel like I'm not doing a good job right now. I got a suspicion though, yay! I'm gonna assume that's good, more things. Well, we're back here. Seriously? Well, I'm sure you didn't behave that suspiciously the whole time, or you would have been found out instantly and you would not be here now. Why do you say that? Come on! What's the worst that could have happened? Some awkward laughs? It wouldn't have been that bad. I can deal with awkward just fine. That's great, but it wouldn't just be awkward. It would be extremely bad. I don't think you understand just how much certain people would jump at a chance to hurt me through my sister if they knew. If they found out it was you, I have no doubt you'd be spending the rest of the cruise tied up in the cargo hold, visited only to collect blackmail material on me. Wow, why does nobody like you? It seems like people like you. Haha, okay, whatever. I'm not joking. Sure, dude. Look at me. Do I look like I'm joking? Well, you're smiling all weird, so maybe. Some of my classmates are absolutely that vicious, and that eager to hurt me. Would be happy to accept you as collateral damage. Seriously? Seriously. If you blew your cover, you would be tied up in the cargo hold, guarantee it, without even a second thought. That's fucking horrifying. What the fuck is wrong with this class? Jesus. Now you were saying? Well, anyway, needless to say, that didn't happen. Needless to say indeed. Get back to the story, please. Oh, he's still polite though, even after he was vaguely threatening to me. I don't think I really got the concept of emasculating until then, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I thought in that moment. You didn't get the concept of emasculating? I feel like it's a pretty simple concept. I mean, even though you're not a male, I feel like you'd get it, right? Well, thank you for using my identity to test drive new emotions at my expense. Not that I'm one to care about that. Emasculating? Come on, my masculinity isn't that frail. Cool. So did you ever wear that leather skirt of mine? No, let me guess. You weren't up for it, were you? Sorry, it was too hot for the weather. What is this conversation? It's not really making much sense to me. So instead, I wore a nice light sundress. I took a picture. Pretty, right? What the fuck? That's not mine. I don't own anything like that. Where'd you even get that? You know, from the mall. I'm surprised you don't wear dresses. They're so comfortable. It feels really freeing. I hate you. So, I'm sorry. What was it you were saying about emasculating? I don't even know what the word means. Really? Get a dictionary, dude. Go to school. Fuck, it's not even that difficult a word. Okay, let's just get back to the conversation at hand. I'm not here to listen to your sexual banter. If you two really want to get up to shenanigans with the beauty, convince her to see reason so I can go. Okay, let's not arouse any more suspicion. We already did one, and everybody seemed to not like that, even though I fucking hate Lieutenant Zurg. She won't even talk to Captain Buttpants right now, which I think is particularly cruel. Just talk to him. He deserves that much. I don't want to raise suspicion, but I want them votes, boy. Well, I'll give it one more. It's just about the game. It can't be put off, and furthermore, it's not reasonable to put it off.
It's obviously not about the game.
See? We'll deflect. Cha-ting! We'll deflect it. Hey, I just got here. I have no idea what's going on. What do you think, photographer? She gave me an unimpressed look. Fine, I'll explain. I know, it's pretty weird for the three of us to be having dinner together, right? But they wanted a dispute mediated.
Actually, I just wanted that man to stop sending his obnoxious lackey after me.
Whoa. I'm obnoxious? You're the one being immature and rude. Given your relationship, he has every right to talk to you. I'm not gonna get the fuck out. No, why? This is getting juicy. And I gotta help my girl. I could tell the photographer was irritated at trying to keep the peace. Wow, I really fucked up a really easy word there. Was this how her whole evening had been going? Probably. Yeah, that's what I figured too. Okay, please, just let me finish. The beauty got a group of votes from someone that Lieutenant Zurg says meant to have them split between the two of them.
I'm not objecting to splitting the votes. I told him I'd do it if he left me alone. So far, he's done an incredibly poor job at leaving me alone, so he gets none, and that's why we're all here, suffering together.
Is this a boy? I don't understand. That wasn't part of the agreement. Seriously, is this a boy? And this is 10 votes for 2 suspicion. Fucking, I'm gonna punch her in the mouth. Him in the mouth, I don't know. I've heard enough. Here's what I think. You should leave her the hell alone. Come on, do you know how this looks, man? A guy sending someone else to pester a girl because she won't give him the time of day. That is creepy as fuck. You should go back and tell him when a woman asserts her boundaries, you should fucking listen. How hard is that? You know, it's more complicated than that. You're making him come across as... you know what? It's more complicated than that. And I just reread that a second time because it looked like it was a new line. That's not how it is! He's doing so much for her, and this is how he's repaid? That's completely unfair. Please, let's be calm about this.
I am calm. Please understand. I'm calmly stating my boundaries. I'm feeling very hurt that they're being shouted over.
You keep saying that? It doesn't change the facts. You owe him that much. How can you not realize that? Come on, you sound like a broken record. You're just saying the same thing over and over, and it's clearly not convincing. That's why I came to the photographer. Come on, can't you convince her to just be reasonable?
I just want to mediate, not take sides.
Well, I'm taking sides. I'm gonna come down on the side of the person who isn't being a giant, creepy, overbearing asshole. You know, the worst kind of asshole. Of course you'd say that. You're just trying to impress her. All she wants is to be left alone. Please leave her alone. You're not part of this. Neither are you. You're just here on behalf of Captain Buttpants, right? I've got an idea. Beauty, mind if I deliver a message on your behalf?
Go right ahead.
Well, okay. From one proxy to another. Get fucked. Please. Well, at least he was polite. She was polite, whatever. I'll say it again in case you didn't hear me. Get fucked and leave her alone. I got 2 suspicion. Hooray, I'm doing so good. Both Lieutenant Zurg and the photographer looked at me aghast, but I could tell the beauty was pleased with my saying what she couldn't. Oh, I may have just fucked things up with the photographer, but whatever, I got the beauty. You know, that seems like a good trade.
I'll make this very simple. Here, I'm transferring the votes in question to a man who actually respects me. Here you go, piece of shit.
I got 10 votes, hooray! I'm so good at video games, everyone. Look at this shit.
Now I can't give them to Captain Buttpants. You'll just have to go through piece of shit. And now that man has no reason to bother me.
You can't do that. Well, it looks like she did, unfortunately. That's one way to solve the disagreement. It's a little dramatic, but... well, what's done is done. It can't be helped now, can it? Ugh.
Now please, run along now.
The photographer gave me an unimpressed look. Well, that was your fault. Well, at least I pissed off 2 girls, you know what? 2 for 3, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. She made more of a fuss about it, but Lieutenant Zurg did leave, angrily. The oh, whoops. That really was not how I was expecting it to go down when I invited you over, I have to say.
Oh, so is that why he's here? I thought he said he was just passing by.
Just a white lie. It doesn't matter anymore. I was hoping he'd provide a bit of balance, but I guess it went too far, huh?
Well, you solved my problem, wink, I think.
She kissed the photographer on the cheek. And what, I'm just chopped liver over here? Come on, I mean, I know you gave me like a gazillion votes, but still, fuck you.
Thanks a lot.
Then she turned to me.
And for you, maybe if you stop by later, I could show you a little more gratitude.
Did you have something in mind?
Well, you just took care of a problem for me, very kindly. I'd be happy to take care of you, wink.
Oh, now what does that mean? It means she's gonna tuck you into bed and get you some warm milk. What the fuck do you think that means? Yeah, she doesn't have to answer that, but she just smiled and kissed me on the cheek, close enough to just barely brush against my lips, just enough to tease, to leave the thought of kissing her in my mind.
Ask again in private if you want to find out.
What a flirt, golly. Anyway, she disappeared after that, leaving the 2 of us alone. When are you 2 finally just gonna date? Even I feel like I'm being teased. Watching your perpetual will they, won't they, fucking... I can read. Oh, well, you know. No, I didn't know, but I figured shrugging awkwardly and avoiding the question was exactly what she expected. In any event, thanks for coming by. I promise, next time I won't be pushing any sort of agenda. It was good to see you, really. You're a fun person to be around. Likewise, which is more than what I can say about certain people, Lieutenant Zurg. You really have it out for Lieutenant Zurg, don't you? Well, she's a space villain, what do you expect? Oh, you know how it is. I said, hoping she would be able to fill in the blanks herself. Fair enough. So, you mentioned dessert. Still interested? After that, nothing else particularly interesting happened until we split ways. Unless you'd like me to tell you all about the cheesecake, please do. I fucking love cheesecake. I'm not even being facetious. Cheesecake is the most delicious thing on this planet. Maybe skip that part. Sure. Well, anyways, it was really fucking good. And then afterwards... I gotta admit, I love this game's liberal use of the word fuck. It makes me feel right at home. It feels natural, you know what I mean? The photographer kissed me on the cheek and promised we'd have to catch up again soon. Man, 2 kisses in one day, I think, unless I lost count. Well, late evening? Why? Why is that its own category? What a bunch of garbage. But okay, you know, before we get into late evening of day 1, whatever the fuck that is, I'm gonna call this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you like that, don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to tune in next week for even more Lady Killer in a Bind action. I'll see you guys then.